MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Number 11 makes his big league debut right after this. Brandon Woodruff gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Digging in now, Kenny Ruth. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were finally able to snap that long losing streak last time out. A rare bright spot in what's been a horribly difficult stretch.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Lutz will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
And now for Washington, Howie Kendrick. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Corbin Burns is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For the Brewers, number 39, Corbin Burns.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Harper.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He enters play here at 288, 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Nationals gone in order. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Digging in, Robin Yount. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Robin.
Now here's the pitch. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Here it comes on 1-1 to third. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First pitch on its way. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Tristan Lutz as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
And here's Christian Yelich now. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's the 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that missed. 1-0.
Ready with the 1-1.
Strike two.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Kane at second. Yelich at first. 2 out in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning in Milwaukee. No score on the show. Second inning set to go, and Vlad Guerrero digs in at the plate.
The left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Hit sharply on the ground, and the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game.
There's a danger of falling behind 3-0. You don't know which guys in the lineup outside the middle of the order are going to pull the trigger in a spot like that. He was one of them. 3-0 swinging the bat, aggressive hack, nice base hit.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Now the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center, so the first 2 have reached here to start the second. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Carter brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. First and second here with nobody out. And he got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
As Grubel Cabrera comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball, it's 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lutz will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now batting, Ryan Zimmerman. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
0-2.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
1-2 to count.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Ready with the 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Omar Narvaez. Here comes the first pitch.
No, ball. 1-0.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
No go.
Here's Eric Sogard. He's running. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way.
Yeehaw!
Bottom of the second here with no score. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0 delivery. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. bases full now following the error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Robin Yount. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-0.
That's in, ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Hit hard back up the middle. Barehanded for one. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Striding in now for the Nats, Anibal Sanchez. 9-1-2 due up.
Anibal Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Kenny Ruth.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Ruth. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Now a ball lined to the left side. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
No strike.
Runners on first with one down. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And the runner back easily. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Brent Suter is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. At the plate, Bryce Harper. A ball and no strikes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0.
No, that missed.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Pause, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lutz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball. Low.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0.
Ball.
Tristan Lutz is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
Tag.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Popped up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Tristan Lutz.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Tristan Lutz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
In is Christian Yelich. Out in front of it, strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
One and two, here it comes. Fastball well outside.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Count is full.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Vladimir Guerrero 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now pitch on the way. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andre Dawson. First offering on its way. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Gary Carter. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
3-1.
Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. The 3-1, and he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. Lofted in the air out to right field. After it is Yelich, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out, and this throw gets away from him.
The third baseman, number 13, Drupal Cabrera.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star as Drupal Cabrera. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Cabrera, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate. There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. Just a touch inside. Perhaps it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set. The 2-2. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Nats leave a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. And that's the first out.
The batter, the pitcher, Omar Narvaez.
So striding forward now, Omar Narvaez, a base hit in his first trip. The pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Bases are empty, one man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Narvaez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Ready on 1-2.
2-2.
Count remains 2-2. Now here's the pitch. This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
The third baseman
To the plate now, Eric Sogard. As he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted down the line in left. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That missed. That's a ball.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Corey Knebel, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Kenny Ruth, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch.
No, that's it.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Howie Kendrick waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's out.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
3-0 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Brewers lead this one 1-0. Avisail Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For the Brewers, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. High in the air. Cabrera in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Next for Milwaukee, Robin Yount. Couple of ground-outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. David Phelps takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, David.
New inning set to get underway and set to stand in the legendary free swinger Vladimir Guerrero. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lutz is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Ready for another chance. Andre Dawson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
The 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Carter.
Stepping in, Gary Carter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
And he lays off for ball 1. Hard hit at third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, Tristan Lutz. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dawson's there. 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Stepping in now, Keston Hiura. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Harper will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they lead it 1-0. Josh Hader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman as Drupal Cabrera.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is popped up. Smoke over to his right. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 19, Anibal Sanchez.
Starlin Castro will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Washington. Number 14, Starlin Castro.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Roenis Elias gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Roenis Elias.
Ready once again, Omar Narvaez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
The pitcher, Omar Narvaez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
That's the ball.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A 1-1. On the ground to the right side. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, Eric Sogard. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is right on the money, as it usually is on a great throw by Carter.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. All even now, 2-2. Three and two now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
At the plate, Justin Smoke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Dawson's there. And that's the third out. Brewers go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alex Claudio will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jed Jerko will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kenny Ruth.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball outside.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. A little roller toward the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that's second baseman, Harry Hendricks.
Now to the plate, Howie Kendrick. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Vladimir Guerrero is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Two and one. Here it is.
Full count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Payoff pitch on its way. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Now the pitch.
No, that's inside.
Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Up next to Milwaukee, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Robin Yount. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there he goes towards second. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there. Right, a nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
In now, Tristan Lutz, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Throw over to first. Back in standing. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 0 for 4 on the day now. He might have to wait another day to notch that first major league hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to find a way to slow the game down, shrink the stadium a little bit, and relax. Tough debut, but hopefully he's back in there tomorrow.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Christian Yelich is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 2-1.
That's outside.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Two and 1. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Dan Plesac comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
In now, Gary Carter. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. King comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Nationals down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Kane. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Milwaukee Brewers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Brent Suter earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Anibal Sanchez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Dan Plesac earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.